Surviving the non-event storm in our hurricane hole, we moved over to Suva proper. This was perhaps one of our least favorite anchorages yet, as it was incredibly industrial with lots of derelict boats. But we had a really good reason for the move.
Ready?
Look who's here!
Found Kyle!
Made it.
Dale Earnhardted it all the way.
That's right. Under 3 hours from Nandi to Suva.
Now it's
Beautiful.
time to enjoy good ship Starry Horizons.
Door's locked.
Alright.
Alright.
Sulu's pretty good right now.
Boys have their Sulus on.
That's right.
We're ready to go do our kava ceremony.
I'm ready for a lot of kava. Lots of
You look
kava.
pretty stressed. You need to relax a little
I'm
bit.
really, really stressed.
I can
Not
tell.
Not at all.
Looking very sexy, guys.
I'll say, what if, I mean,
Yeah. The ladies like
I
these?
feel like I'm kind of connecting with my Scottish heritage right here. You need like my plaid tartan colors.
I like the hands in the pocket pose, you
You
know?
like that?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Blue steel.
That was blue steel if I've ever seen it right there. Kyle had experienced a long day of travel to get to Fiji, and we figured the best way to keep him awake would be to start exploring immediately. Our first stop was the Fiji Museum near Thurston Park. The museum was a bit small, but we got to learn a lot about the history of native Fijians, including their interactions with Europeans, and even found an artifact from a rather infamous maritime mutiny.
So what is this here?
What's left of the rudder of the Bounty. Like, Her Majesty's armed transport, the Bounty.
And why is that famous?
Because there was mutiny when they were in Tonga.
Lieutenant Bly
Yeah.
Decided.
Lieutenant?
It says lieutenant. Yeah.
It's because he's mutinying against
Oh,
Captain.
okay.
Yeah. So he decided to head to, I guess, Timor, which is what, Indonesia, I guess now? Off
Yeah.
near Indonesia. Not knowing Fiji was here and setting sail that, or drifting that direction, they ended up here on Fiji.
It's not a bad place to end up.
Nope.
Yeah. And they sailed the Bounty through to Pitcairn. And then shipwrecked her. And scrapped her. No fun.
What did we learn about Fijian culture?
Well, they're very closely related to Tongans. And we saw one of the druas, a double-hulled canoe that they sail across the ocean. And what else did we learn?
About the Massey.
We learned about Massey. Yeah,
Bark
which
of a
is
tree, taken, dried out, and then beat for weeks, and then stenciled.
made into fabric.
Yeah, traditional formal wear.
Pretty cool stuff, huh?
It's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Now we're prepped and ready to go explore the rest of Fiji.
And play a game of Tinga,
Yeah.
spear throwing.
I mean, how can we not?
Yeah, I mean, when in Fiji.
The next stop in our Suva exploration involved a drive out to the Koloi Suva Park. We spent an hour hiking through the jungle and enjoyed the numerous pools and waterfalls along the way. But the best part of the hike was meeting a group of locals who taught us the proper way to use a rope swing.
So the Fijian style. Show them the Fijian style, my boy. Show them. Show them again. Let it roll out. Let it roll out.
That was awesome.
Fijian style. Show them. Barra. Barra. Fijian style. Fijian style. Show them.
Kyle decided the rope swing looked like too much fun to pass up, so he walked up and gave it a try. Everyone was pretty excited to see an example of the American style, but I have to admit, I think the Fijians won this round.
That's nice.
How was it, Kyle? Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It's a nice short walk. We could have done a longer one, but we did a short one. And then a little rope swing. We had fun.
Kyle didn't kill himself.
Kyle did not kill himself, thankfully.
It's a victory.
It is a victory.
The next day, Kyle had the great idea to go hike Mount Tomanivi, the highest peak in Fiji. On the drive there, we learned a valuable lesson. Google Maps should not be trusted when determining what qualifies as a road.
We've got Kyle Wittenberg in the driver's seat. How you feeling so far?
Fairly confident that we're gonna make it, that the car's gonna make it.
I like how it's only fairly confident.
We'll be fine.
A few times wheels spinning, rocks flying, passing horses on the side of the road.
We just scaled a cliff in this thing. Wheels spinning, dirt tracking.
Slightly different kind of adventure.
Slightly.
The mountain is located right next to the small village of Navi, and in order to go hiking, you have to hire a local guide. From the village, we hiked 4.5 kilometers and climbed 600 meters. It took us 2 hours and 15 minutes to go up, and it was a hard hike. We had to cross multiple streams and deal with rain that turned everything to mud.
Mud, shoes, bad combo.
Wow.
Not quite tall enough for this.
You need some help?
Nope.
Yeah, that's right. Both hands on.
Ugh. All right.
You got it.
We were absolutely determined to make it to the summit, and the phrase, "We've got to be getting close," became our anthem.
All right.
Yay! We made it.
Well done. Mount Victoria summit. Kyle was victorious. Would not be bested.
Would not be bested. It tried. Mountain tried.
Car tried.
I feel like if we needed a Fijian anthem, we would sing.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have brought an American flag.
We felt pretty badass, especially when we learned that the gold medal winning Fiji Rugby Sevens team had completed the same hike for luck before heading off to the Olympics in Rio. Supposedly, on a clear day, you can see all the way out to the neighboring islands, but even with the clouds, it was a spectacular view.
Ready?
Rock and roll. Slide down the mountain.
Going back down wasn't much easier, as everything was still plenty slippery from the mud. Everyone fell at least once, including our guide. Of course, that just meant we had to take full advantage of the streams to clean off.
All right.
You're a little wet now.
I'm wet. Might as well.
How's it feel, babe?
It's not coming off, man.
We had one last surprise in store for us when we found a few cows that had wandered off from the village.
Go ahead, Kyle. Commune with the cows. It's no longer a spider wand, it's a cow wand.
Got one. Right.
Run away, run away.
So, what do you think? That's where we hiked, huh? Up in the clouds.
Yeah.
Verdict?
Feel accomplished? Got my
Feel very-
exercise for the day?
Yeah, I deserve a beer.
At least one. More like 400.
Somewhere between 9 and 400.
Nice.
Sounds fair.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Good. Sleep well.
Yes, for sure. No alarm tomorrow.
The next morning was definitely a lazy one before we all drove out to the Sigatoka Sand Dunes. This was another amazing spot, and we were incredibly thankful that Kyle had been willing to rent a car, as these sort of adventures are tough to do when you're generally limited to places that can only be easily accessed by boat. Well, on our hike the day before, we learned that the Rugby Sevens team came out to the dunes as part of their training, and Kyle was especially eager to get a good workout in.
This ought to be good.
Get a running start, Kyle.
Ready?
Go.
Oh shit. That's setting quite the precedent there, Kyle.
Ooh, that's not easy.
I don't think we can do that.
No.
Holy crap, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Where's the Rocky pose?
Light feet, you got light feet. All right.
Wow. Okay, that's firm. Woo!
I did manage to make it up the hill, but I wouldn't say my effort was particularly graceful. I was perfectly content to enjoy the beauty around us, but Kyle wasn't done running quite yet.
You ready for this? See what you got. Go for it. Don't look up, just keep pumping. Woohoo!
Oh man.
On your mark, get set, go! And that's how we get rid of Kyle.
Sorry.
What'd you think of the sand dunes?
It's good. I think we brought half of them home with us though.
Yeah. God. It's pretty impressive.
Alright, let's get a move on.
Time to rock and roll.
It's pretty beautiful, pretty awesome. I'm glad we made the trip.
Well worth it.
Totally.
9 knots.
9 knots leaving Suva.
9 knots leaving Suva.
We're done with this place, huh?
Yep.
Out of here.
Nice.
Peace out.
Where are we headed?
Benga.
Benga.
Yes.
For a night, we wait for the weather to change and then head down to Kandavu.
That's the game plan.
Kyle, you're missing a very important accessory.
Oh yeah!
That's right.
Where is the captain's hat, my
I'm
friend?
gonna go get it.
Behind the couch.
Yep.
Yeah!
Excellent. I feel much better knowing that someone's in charge now.
Yep. Just need my fruity rum drink, and we're good.
The sail to Benga was a short one, but I think we were all excited to start exploring a new part of Fiji. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out our second video from Fiji. We've got at least a couple more from that country coming up, so be sure and stay tuned. For right now, the most exciting news, that's water behind me, because Starry Horizons is in the water again. It feels really weird to look out the back and see movement and the waves, but it's pretty exciting to be back in the water, and we're going to get going sailing here in a little bit. If you're interested in keeping up with our most current activities, there's a link down below to our Facebook page where Amy does an awesome job of posting up-to-date pictures and all the things we've got going on. So be sure and check that out and give us a like. Thanks for watching, everyone.